All right, guys, good morning, good afternoon, and yeah, so in the garage now. I went and got gas there. I was supposed to be going to, I did go to, went to shrink all the cars. So we did go to it, but it was a bit of a joke of a show. It was, I guess, well ran, but no one showed up. Had some cool vendors and stuff, but I mean, there was like no one there, and the cars that were there were, best. It was really bad, in my opinion. Like, the quality was really bad, and the cars that they had inside that were supposed to be the nice cars, whole bad, like really bad. Like, I hate talking about the event because it is for a very good cause, but whoever left the certain cars that were supposed to be the nice cars inside, they were either really good friends with them or something, because a lot of them were junk. I mean, legit junk cars, like stock Civics and stuff. It was just kind of a joke, in my opinion, but we still had a good time. Instead of doing that though, I've got two good things here. One, we've got the taillights here. I'm gonna show you guys how to replace the bulbs on this real quick because I need to get this shit done. Number two is, I got the diff done. I don't have it with me right now, but I'm gonna show you some pictures here in a minute. First, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna show you what the taillights are doing. Like, one's like kind of dim, the other ones are like just not working. So let me show you. As you can see there, two of the lights are really no good. So we have the one over here that doesn't work at all. And this one here is like really dim, and I don't know why. So I went ahead and ran down to Advanced Auto. Two things I went and got there. Went and got some Loctite, and let's see if I can get this out. Come on, baby. And some new lights. I think he even wrote on these. Tail lights, and then, wow, that's pretty cool. So he actually wrote 1156, 1157s. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. I guess some are different. I'll have to see which are which. One's single, one's dual, so I'll be able to tell when I take them out. But yeah, so the one doesn't work at all and the other ones do. So I figured if I'm in there, because you have to remove the taillights to get these out, I might as well do it all. I went and got Loctite also because I'm gonna need blue Loctite for the bolts that go into the actual axle hubs. You don't want to use red in those. I've heard of people saying they back out, so I'm going to use blue Loctite on that. And then on this, I always use red Loctite because once you put that on, realistically, that shouldn't be coming off anytime soon. So I put red Loctite on that and make sure she stays. All right, for removing these things, guys, it's a little weird here on the side. I got this side off. I'm going to show you on this one now. What you need to do is, well, first, what I need to do is pull the e-brake because the car was sliding the first time I did it there. It's a really weird design that Toyota did. You literally gotta take it here, press up on it, see if I can do it with one hand. I don't know if I can, hold on. I'm gonna put this down the ground here, guys, and show you what you gotta do. You press on this without breaking anything. As you guys can see there, it didn't quite go the way I wanted it to, but had to use that screwdriver there to pry it a little bit. But once you get that off, there's two screws here, one screw up top, and then this slides right out. So go ahead and take these out. You can tell my wife's been using my screwdrivers. They're all messed up. All right, guys, now that I've got the tail lights out, you have to take out the center panel first, then you can remove the tail light. Obviously, you have to take out the screws here and the two on the side, and then it pops out, and it takes a little bit of force because in the back here has these little prongs that you need that slip in here to help keep it in place. Also, you're gonna have to yank a little bit, and it pops right out. But the two lights we're gonna replace is this one here and this one here. Now, one has a dual little prong in the back here. Let's see if we can zoom in for you. If you can see that there's two little diodes there. Now this one here should only be a single diode, let me show you. Or I could be 110% wrong, and that's also dual diodes. So yeah, that would be why there, that is also dual. Unless this one down here is a single, let's see. The reason is this one down here is the single one, which I do not need, but I guess I will go ahead and replace because I got the taillights out and it cost me like $4 or $5, and I might as well do it now. So it looks like I need to run down to Advanced Auto and get another set of duals since, yeah, so I need to get another set of duals here real quick. So I went ahead and got both taillights out now before I go run up to Advanced Auto here. So I replaced all 3 of these bulbs and left the little side bulb there. It's still good. But I went ahead and replaced all 3 of these. Replaced the one singular one here, but these 2 here need to be replaced yet. This is the one that was dim. I just turned it on here. It would be hard to catch on film, so that's why I'm not bothering. But this one's illuminating the whole way across the top here, where this one's like half doing it, so that explains why that one was kind of dim. They're also like either dirty, it looks like there's paint on them almost. I'm not sure what it is to be exact. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. Another thing I need to do yet is I still don't have reverse lights for this, as you can see there. If anyone has a set, let me know. I just need the reverse lights, and I guess there's a bracket that needs to go on the back of this that I do not have either. So I need the reverse lights and the bracket if there is one. I'm not sure how it attaches to be exact. So if anyone has one, let me know, but I need to go run down to Advanced Auto here again quick. Shout out Motion Auto TV right now. I watch this guy a lot. He does way more in depth. I wish I had the money. Like he goes crazy with that. I know it was a shell and it was junk, but I don't have the space. Like that shop he has to use is fantastic. So awesome on him. Love that channel. If you guys don't know him, go check him out. Never even got to meet the guy or talk to him, but I just like watching his stuff. He's a very nice guy. Seems very cool. Anyways, so over here, I've got the taillights back in now. All the lights are good now. So I can finally move on from this. So let's go ahead and close the trunk. She done. Now we can get over to this and I can explain to what we got done and what I was able to get finished up on this. Okay, so now on to the Supra here and what's all done. So I did so I was able to source a diff for this bad boy, and I got it quick, got it shipped over to Freed. So let me talk about that real quick. I was looking around, I posted up on the forums and I posted up on the discussion board. Lucky enough for me, I just found one on eBay, JDM Motor or something. One of the few that were in the States, and it was only in Queens, New York. So if you guys know, I'm in Pennsylvania here, not very far. I had to ship it down to Maryland though, a little bit further. Down to Freed Engineering, had it shipped directly to them. It was an Aristo Diff 3.76 out of a JZS, I believe it's called 161, not a 160. So it had 3.76 gearing in it that I needed. Open diff, since I already had the OS Geiken limited slip differential. Had it shipped directly to them. And as soon as they got it, they went to town. It was supposed to get there this Monday, today's Saturday. It was supposed to get there this Monday, and it actually got there a business day earlier, got there Friday. As soon as they got it, tore it open, got everything installed, shimmed it, checked everything again, bolted it all up, and it's done. Unfortunately, I couldn't go get it yet. I'm gonna have my friend who picked it and dropped everything off last time pick up both diffs because I'm gonna get the old Auto TT casing and the cover, some of the parts with that back. Some of it is still good. You know, the housing and some of the end units and stuff are still good. So they're gonna give me that back at least, and I can maybe use it for something down the road, who knows, or give it away to somebody. Someone wants it. So yeah, I will have that. And yeah, so they got it all done, and I'll be able to make sauce and make power again, which I'm pretty happy about. So that is next up. I will be doing an install video and showing you guys how to remove the bushings, burn them out, and kind of go all through that. I did the old one. I burned the bushings out of the rear and then installed the solids, which I have the top part, the top hats of the solids right here. But I need to install the new ones yet, so I just haven't got to it. So once I get those, I'll go ahead and show you guys step by step on what that needs to be done, or what needs to be done to get that done. Just an FYI, guys, it was a total of 6 bulbs I had to replace then. I think the total bill for all of them was 20 bucks. I could have gone LED again, but I just wanted to get it done quick because I want to drive the car here later tonight. So I just went ahead and did it this way. One thing we had today though, you know, after we just got done talking about this, and go back to the MR2 here real quick. See if I can get up here. See if it'll lighten up. Come on, baby. See how close that is to the tire? Well, when we started going down the highway, yeah, the tire expanded a little bit and started rubbing and started smoking and started to scare the shit out of me. So I had to back off and slow down. Once you get below about 70, it's fine. It was just a little tight right there. But yeah, that was my stupidity. So yeah, all good now. Can't wait to get these gone. I think there's a possible buyer for them now. I shouldn't say can't wait to get them gone. I'm gonna be kind of sad because I really like these wheels. I don't know. If they don't sell shortly, I'm going to hack up the car and make this work because I really fucking love these wheels to death. I love the way they look. It has exactly what I wanted for. It has the racer look and a 5-spoke. It reminds me of a TE37 without the 6-spoke look. Oh well, what are you gonna do? One other thing I wanted to say here before I sign off, talk about this again with the rear end. I'm gonna be running Motul, I think however you say Motul, or whatever you say, M-O-T-U-L, 75-140 in the rear end. I was running Redline, shockproof in it, but OS Geiken has like set They have a set of gear oil that they allow. They obviously have their own, but then they have a list of other ones that they've tested and said like they're just as good, you can get it. I'm just going with Motul just because 2 reasons. One, I'm only gonna run this for a little bit in here and then do constant intervals, and I can get it locally, unlike OS Geiking, which you have to wait. There's none, I couldn't even really find any. I didn't feel like dicking around waiting for it, so this time I'm just getting it off Amazon, but if I ever need it, I can run right down the street and grab it, which is kind of nice for me, and because it's on their list of approved ones. What's it gonna hurt? I mean, if they've approved it and they say, yep, it works just as good, I'm not gonna spend $60, I think it's $60 a liter, and you need 1.5 liters, so you have to buy 2 cases, of course. So you're gonna spend over 120 bucks, where I just spent, I think it was like 35 or 40 on 2 liters of the Motul stuff. So a third of the cost for the same exact stuff. Didn't make much sense to me. So I'm waiting for that yet too. I'm gonna put it in the diff before I put it up in the car, just because it's much easier to put it in. If you guys know, gear oil is thick and a pain in the ass to fill. Like when I did my transmission, you had to do that up in the car because obviously the open tail shaft had leaked out. But with the rear end, I can actually do it while it's on the ground, and just keep filling it until it comes out the fill hole, and then plug it up and good to go. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Next video will definitely be on this, so stay tuned for that. I'll have it picked up by Monday. We'll start going over that in depth. I'll kind of explain to you what the OS Geiking is gonna be doing for me. I've talked to a bunch of people about it, so it should be good news for me. I should be able to hook better and make some serious power now with this car, which I'm pretty happy about. So yeah, guys, do me a big favor, go down below, check out the Facebook and Instagram. I'm always posting stuff way ahead of time. Go check out the Pure Function website. We've got new hats, shirts, all that good stuff. There's been a couple people that stopped by the house now to pick up stuff, and I do appreciate that. I prefer sending it out just because I don't have time to sit around and wait for people to come here. I do appreciate all the support, but if I could, I'll send it to you, and if I need to, I'll cut you a little bit of a deal to get it to you a little bit cheaper. So thank you again, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Peace! There goes a sight from my soul.